Hey friend, I'm excited to keep those Christmas craft ideas coming at you. I'm Summer with hammondsnest.com, and for this one, I'm working with an 8x10 canvas I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I'm doing a process called reverse canvas. That means that I'm popping off the canvas wrapping, the staples out of this, exposing the wood frame and the piece of canvas. I'm going to cut down this canvas piece to 8x10. And I'm also going to cut down this beautiful piece of cardstock. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. It was in a big pack, but you could probably find something similar. But it's Christmas music sheets, and I thought it was so pretty. I'm cutting that down to 8x10 as well. We're going to set that to the side, and we're going to get this frame fixed up how I kind of envision. I want it to look like rusty metal. So cue the cinnamon and Mod Podge technique, which is to brush Mod Podge glue all over whatever you're wanting to give that rusty look. And while it's still wet, you're going to sprinkle on cinnamon. I'm going for a full effect here. The only part of this wood frame that is not getting any Mod Podge is the backside. So I'm getting that cinnamon sprinkled on. I'm going to make sure it's fully covered. And then for a final touch, you have to do Mod Podge back over the cinnamon. And that just seals it all in place. And if you've never tried this, I do suggest give it a whirl. You can pick up cinnamon at the dollar store or wherever. I just love it for lots of things. And if you've seen a few of my videos, I do use this technique pretty often. Now, while that frame is drying, we are going to decoupage the cardstock onto the canvas piece. That's giving me some extra strength because I am going to eventually end up attaching this back to the wood frame. But while I was thinking it needed some sparkle, so I used the Extreme Glitter by Folk Art, and it's like a clear coat with glitter specks mixed in. And this is the only glitter I currently have in my studio, is some that's mixed in paint. So it's just easy to brush on and get that pretty sparkle effect. I just love it. Now, once all that's had some time to dry, I'm just going to simply hot glue my canvas and cardstock back over the frame. And I'm going to make sure it's all lined up so that none's sticking out on the edges. Press that down, make sure it's nice and glued. And now we're going to just start giving extra touches to this frame. And as I continue to add details, I kind of just let the project tell me what it needs. I look at the colors, try to make sure they're all balanced and everything, but we'll keep adding to it later. But here's our feature part. Okay, cinnamon sticks. They do break pretty easily like you see here, but you can snip them with scissors when you need the bigger pieces and try to break them however you like. But we're going to build a Christmas tree. It's going to be so cute. I've got a little birch piece here that I had in a Dollar Tree pack that I'm just setting down as the trunk of the tree. And then I'm just going to start laying down these cinnamon sticks, you know, where they get a little bit shorter and a little bit shorter until it makes that really Christmas tree shape, which is a triangle. And I really liked it. I started laying it out and I was just so excited to get all the way to the top. I didn't glue these just like super snug on top of each other because I liked the background peeking through there. And I think it's very, very beautiful. And once I get to the top, I am going to glue another little embellishment on. I found this cute rusty snowflake in my stash, and I thought it would make a great substitute for a classic Christmas star, but I think a star would be really cute too. But this little rusty star, I wanted to do a little something extra, of course. So I used some of that same gold glitter that I used on the background, brushed that all over. Then I took a little Rub and Buff gold and kind of just brushed that on there as well to give it a little bit more shine. I love how it shines now. And then I'm going to take some of that Rub and Buff gold while I'm at it, and I'm going to get it along the frame too, just pulling in all those colors so your eye kind of just, you know, has fun looking at the piece, at all the colors. And then I'm going to take some creamy white paint, dust that along the edges of the snowflake as well, and do that a little bit on the trunk. Actually, I wasn't sure about it, but I went ahead and committed to it. And I did a little bit on the cinnamon sticks. I didn't go crazy with it. It probably would look pretty to get a little heavier with the white on the cinnamon sticks, but I just didn't want to lose those beautiful, natural, organic looking cinnamon sticks. I'm happy with the amount I put on in the end. I like how it all looked. So I'm going to get this to my liking, and then it's going to be time to glue that snowflake at the very top. And again, the project spoke to me and said, I need one more thing. And that was just to take a little bit of that black paint and dust along the edges of the snowflake, kind of just tied into the frame and the black music notes in the background and all that. I'm just in love. I hope that you enjoyed this idea. What I hope even more is that you'll take it, put your own spin on it. Of course, if you want to make it just like me, that's great. I'd be completely honored for that. But I love when y'all take these ideas and you give them your very special touches, and I love seeing them all. So just thank you again for hanging out with me. I can't wait to share even more fun Christmas ideas with you. Bye-bye.